Hey everybody, it's Nick from the Super Zero Podcast. I just wanted to warn you guys real quick before this episode starts. I tried to do something where I changed locations for my recording, and it sounds like I am recording live from the Batcave. I apologize for the audio quality. That's on me. And I'm sure that the magicians from Industrial Light and Magic might be able to fix this, but I was not able to. It'll be better next week. And sorry again for the quality. Anyway, thanks for listening.
Who's the cereal sponsor for the Olympics?
You know what? Let me look it up real quick. Oh, it's Kellogg's, of course. I mean,
what? Why did we even bother looking at it? Of course it was Kellogg's.
Yeah, of course. And of course it's Frosted Flakes with a runner on it, and Tony the Tiger saying, "She's great."
Does it also show how the runner runs and then collapses onto the track because her sugar high is gone?
I do love that they use Frosted Flakes for it. Who's eating Frosted Flakes at the Olympics?
Nobody.
Yeah.
No. If you care about your body, you're not eating Frosted Flakes.
Not at all. At best, if you're even eating cereal, it's like kashi.
Right. Yeah, you're not eating cereal. You're eating like fruits and like raw oatmeal, I feel like. That's all you're eating.
Raw oats. No, just dry, like a horse.
Just dry oats. Just like you pop open the Quaker top and you're just like digging in fistfuls by the fistful into your face.
Yeah, Oatloading.
You're Oatloading. I think that's a thing, right?
All right, well, to help our Olympic athletes stay fit and trim, we are talking about some amazing puff cereal today.
Yeah, it's the exact opposite of what all of our Olympic athletes would be actually eating.
What I like about the puff cereals is it's called a puff, and it's going to make you puff up pretty fast, too, if you eat too much of it.
Oh, yeah. If you eat enough of it, you'll end up turning out like a Violet from Willy Wonka. It's just...
Violet's turning violet. All right, let's get this train started. This is Paul.
And this is Nick.
And this is Cereal.
Cereal!
Nick, I'm going to double check you still recording.
I am still recording this time.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Okay. By the way, we had recorded the most amazing episode of all time.
Oh, you couldn't believe how good it was.
I mean, it transcended podcasting.
Yeah.
It was going to bring world peace to the masses.
You know who came by? Jason Mantzoukas.
Jason Mantzoukas was here. He was on set. And
then he had to go, and then I didn't record any of it, so now we have to record the episode all over again. He had some really randy, gross, but very thought-provoking thoughts about Reese's Puffs.
Oh, yeah, we would have had to put that explicit E on this episode.
Oh, it was... I will never think about Reese's Puff the same ever again.
I mean, right? He was perfect.
It was amazing.
All right, so today we're going to talk about 3 Puff cereals.
Again,
but these are actually good. Cocoa Puffs, Trix, and Reese's Puffs.
These are 3 cereals that I don't ever buy anymore, but man, am I glad that they're still around.
All very good cereals.
Just super good cereals. Just not a bad cereal in that lot.
Not at all, and they're all by General Mills, too.
Knocking it out of the park, General Mills.
We're going to start with, we do. We start chronologically. We go chronologically.
Yeah.
It seems to work for us.
It's the way we roll. Mm-hmm. There has to be some kind of structure to what we're doing here.
I know, a complete lack of structure would just be not entertaining at all.
Right.
So we start with 1955, the year Doc Brown invented time travel.
Right. The day that he fell off of the toilet, hit his head on the sink, and came up with the flux capacitor.
That's right. He had a vision in his head.
And it's what makes time travel possible.
Exactly. I mean, we could do this this could be the show today. Let's
just quote Back to the Future.
An interpretive presentation of Back to the Future. As 2 people remember it off the cuff.
Right.
No, in 1955, General Mills introduces Trix.
Trix. I'm curious about something. Like, we've talked about a lot of cereals. Is Trix the first time that fruit enters the cereal game?
Like artificial fruit?
Just like, yeah, like fruit. I feel like that but before 1955, I feel like every cereal was like, was either racist crinkles or was terrible bran or something like shredded wheat or Cheerios or whatever. Is this the first time that we have a cereal that's entering into the fruit game?
I have no basis and no science and no history and no fact, but I think it is because I'm thinking of the things we've reviewed already. Fruit Loops were 60s. Crunch Berries are 60s. It's quite possible that this is your artificial fruit coming into the American diet.
Yeah. It starts with Trix, you guys.
It starts with Trix, people. Here's what we've got. You've got 8 original flavors. I'm sorry, 8 original colors.
Oh, okay.
Our favorite, that one homogeneous fruit, air quote, flavor.
Right.
The colors are strong, they're vibrant, they're electric. Boogie, woogie, woogie. And it was super popular. I mean, and now here's the other thing that's crazy is all of these cereals, you know what, the pioneer, the base, the mold for all of these is Kix. So that's what they're doing is these are all improved upon Kix.
And really, let's be honest, that's a low bar.
I mean, these improved upon has never been a more real description in my life. So Trix, man. So they were puffs. They had 8 colors, and for a long time, that's how they did it. Now, I remember eating Trix, like, not a lot, but I had eaten them as a kid, maybe once or twice.
Really? Even in your sugar-restricted household?
Yeah, I think I may have gotten them, like, again, a restaurant or, some type of trip.
Uh-huh.
And I remember getting them in college, too. But
Those
I bought... I mean, seriously. I was tripping puffs, man. I picked up a box recently. Have you seen what they've done to our beloved Trix?
Tell me about it.
In all fairness, General Mills is trying to, they're cutting out sort of all the artificial stuff. They're trying to make these things a little bit better for you, a little bit healthier. They're cutting out the high fructose corn syrup. But what they did is they switched to only natural coloring.
Well, I mean, this is the age of reason in cerealdom.
Understood, but it now just looks like washed out pastel. It doesn't look very good.
Is that why we were drawn to it? Was it the bright colors?
I mean, the bright colors, and they've reduced the sugar content. When it came out in 1955, it was more than 46% sugar.
Fantastic.
So they've switched to 4 colors that are naturally derived. They've reduced the sugar content. It's still fruit flavored, but I didn't feel like it was not what I was expecting. I was expecting like the Fruit Loops caliber of like your tooth aches a little bit as you chew through it. Mm-hmm. And the color really turned me off.
Really?
Yeah, it just wasn't. I felt like I was eating. Who makes the organic cereals? They make like the organic versions of popular cereals. They have like animals on them.
Oh, yeah, I know what you're talking about, like at Whole Foods and stuff.
Yeah, I felt like I was eating their fruit puffs.
Do you think that was because you were nostalgic for the bright colors, or do you feel like that just pale colors are just not as good as the bright colors?
I think it's a combination of the lowered sugar count and my mental disappointment. Of the lack of bright colors.
You look at the bowl and you're like, this is not what I remember. This is a paler version of what I remember. And then you eat it and you're like, this doesn't get me high like the other stuff did. Like the other stuff used to get me cruising. Just used to get me. I used to be floating on clouds, talking to dragons.
Well, it felt healthy. Like it didn't feel like I was eating Trix. It felt like it's like when you look down, you're like, oh, this doesn't look like ice cream. It's like, oh, because it's frozen yogurt. Right. It's just kind of, it was disappointing. But that's okay.
Interesting. Okay. All right.
It still comes in the largest box ever, like a honeycomb sized box. Mm-hmm. Your memory of Trix, Nick?
Yeah, I love Trix. I loved the. There was a time period, obviously, where it wasn't just a puff; it was a fruit-shaped puff.
Yeah, like the cluster or the bunches,
Yeah,
right?
exactly.
Oh no, you're right. It was shaped like fruit, like a
Yeah.
like a fruit snack.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, they did that for a long time, like 80s and 90s, I think.
Yeah, back in the Renaissance, and yeah, it was. I like Trix, and but it wasn't one of the main. It wasn't one of the main cereals we had in the house. We had a lot of Frosted Flakes. We had some chocolate cereals. We'll talk about Cocoa Puffs. That was one that was in the house a lot. I was more struck by the commercials for Trix than I was than by the cereal for Trix.
So we all know it's the rabbit. Do you know the rabbit's name?
Is it not just the Trix rabbit?
His name, technically, his name is Trix, spelled Tricks.
Really?
Trix the rabbit.
Trix the rabbit
Yeah.
wants Trix with an X.
They debuted Trix the rabbit in 1959, and he has been the mascot ever since.
Wow. Has it always been kids stealing the Trix and not letting the rabbit have it? Has that always been the shtick?
That has always been the message behind this. Is he's always trying to get a bowl of cereal via trickery. That's the name.
Uh-huh.
And the kids always catch him saying,
"Silly rabbit, tricks are for kids."
and it's one of those things where you never really feel bad for the rabbit. Like, yeah, he got what he deserved.
I felt bad for the rabbit. I always felt like the kids were just like, silly rabbit, tricks for kids. And then like they take the tricks away. But like, what did that rabbit ever do to them? You're just never allowed to have it. How dare you try to eat our tricks?
And then you wonder why there's like bullying going on in the 80s in elementary schools.
It's through the media.
That's right. It's the cereal. It's big cereal. They're putting these ideas into our heads.
They're putting these ideas in our heads that you have to bully rabbits, that Apple Jacks are cool, and that you really want that watch that comes in the honeycomb box.
And Kix is really tasty.
And that Kix is somehow kid tested. And that's not the way it is.
Just an unfortunate thing.
I feel like I didn't address this before. I feel like Kix was kid tested and mother approved in the same way that Pabst Blue Ribbon won a blue ribbon. Like it was just so long ago that it doesn't even count anymore.
And there was like it was the only thing out there.
Right.
It was like, here's a beer that doesn't make people blind. Blue ribbon.
Right. This beer doesn't have cocaine in it. Blue ribbon.
Blue ribbon. That should be our new catchphrase. When we really like something. Yeah, blue ribbon.
Blue ribbon.
You know, he eventually got a bowl of Trix.
How did he get a bowl of Trix?
So twice. In 1976 and in 1980.
57 years. Trix Rabbit's been trying to steal the cereal. He's only been able to successfully do it twice.
According to my very limited research, yes.
2 times.
2 times.
All right.
Update. So it turns out that the Trix Rabbit actually got a bowl of Trix 3 times in his sad existence. The 3rd time was in 1991 when he won the Tour de Trix, which was a bicycle race that he won because he turned his ears into sails and he blew right across the finish line. They put it to a vote to the kids. The kids thought he won fair and square. He got some Trix out of it. So it's now 3 times in his sad life that he was able to actually legitimately eat a bowl of Trix without trying to fool our youth. And now back to your regular scheduled Super Cereal podcast.
How does he even know he wants this cereal?
That's the thing. I think that he's just attracted by the bright colors. Maybe he doesn't even want the cereal anymore now.
Now he's like, it looks terrible.
It looks awful. It looks like kibble. I don't want that.
I'm going to go see what Fred and Barney are doing. So both times it was part of they did like a mail-in campaign where people could vote. So it was like a big thing. It's like, should the rabbit get the Trix?
Huh.
And overwhelmingly voted yes. So they produced some commercials in which he actually got the Trix. So I guess there's some humanity left in this world.
There's some humanity left. So what years were those? 76 and 80 something?
76 and 80.
76 and 80. So I wonder if the Trix Rabbit would be able to get Trix nowadays. I wonder if they did a poll, if our teens and our youth, I wonder if our youth would vote to let the Trix rabbit eat Trix nowadays. Thoughts?
I think people would be like, does he deserve the Trix?
Wait up. Does he deserve the Trix? Is he stealing the Trix from somebody else?
Like, has he earned the opportunity to have these? Actually, wait, that sounds more like what I would say. I feel like kids today would be like, yeah, sure, that's cool. I think you have to be exposed to him constantly losing the Trix.
Yeah.
To be like, oh my God, this poor guy. How has he not hung himself yet?
Yeah, I mean, he's the perennial underdog. He's like, he's like the Tampa Bay Buccaneers or the Cleveland Browns. Like, he's just...
yes,
he's
Cleveland
the Cubs.
Browns, perfect. Oh, poor Cubs.
Poor Cubbies.
Yeah, so the rabbit is still the mascot. I mean, it's. I'm impressed. He still graces the box. I feel like there's been some like CGI 3D animated commercial with him, but I just haven't seen it yet because I don't watch kids cartoons and stuff. Mm-hmm. But I haven't seen him lately on TV. I've seen him on the box though. He's still hanging around that Trix bowl, man.
He's just all curves too. He's just like there's not a straight line on the Trix rabbit.
Nope. But all smoothed out.
Yeah.
You mentioned that they did the fruit shapes for a long time. They also did like bunches where they were like clustered together. And they also recently had mini Trix.
How I picture mini Trix is like if you took a Fruity Pebble and like the Fruity Pebble punched out all of its lumps and like made itself circle. That's what a mini Trix would look like.
I guess so. I guess they were just smaller puffs, which I feel like would be a soggy cereal disaster.
Yeah, that would be tragic.
Not good.
No, terrible.
Anything else on Trix?
I think the only thing that's worth mentioning is that the Trix rabbit did a cross promotion one time with the Got Milk campaign.
Oh, yeah.
And where he dressed up, legitimately bought a box of Trix. There were no children around to stop him.
Well, today are 4 rabbits.
And then he got the Trix home, tried to pour it into a bowl. He's out of milk.
Oh my God, it's like a Saw movie. Jeez Louise, this guy.
Well, I mean, even the Red Sox got to win the World Series.
I mean, oh boy.
Yeah.
That makes me think of that Twilight Zone where the guy who just wants to read all the time, he breaks his glasses at the end of the world, and he's like, no.
That's not fair. The best laid plans of mice and men. And Henry Bemis.
You can't see it, it's electric.
Boogie woogie woogie.
You gotta feel it, it's electric.
Boogie woogie woogie.
Ooh, it's shaking, it's electric.
Boogie woogie woogie.
All right, we're going to roll into the next cereal today, and this one I am a big fan of.
Yeah.
1958 Cocoa Puffs.
Cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs.
I hadn't had this cereal in a very long time, and I got a box about 2 weeks ago, and you know what the best part about it was?
What's that?
It was a throwback box.
Oh, nice. I like the throwback boxes.
I love them. I mean, I'm sort of a retro guy anyway, so it's just like, it just makes the experience so much better.
If you guys don't know Paul very well, he does like the retro stuff. When he comes in the podcast, he talks in a normal voice, but any other time, he's only talking in transatlantic voices. Being around Paul sounds like that you are listening to a horse race from the 1930s all the time.
Except all of the horses are named after sit-down restaurant chains. And Chili's is coming around the corner, but hold on, it's Applebee's right behind him. Oh no, Charlie is down and he's hurting himself. But don't worry about it because here comes Fuddruckers. He's coming around the corner, they're coming up neck and neck. And here comes Ruby Tuesday by a nose.
Oh, got him in last place.
Wah, wah.
Right where it belongs.
Red Lobster had to be taken out back and shot.
That's not a glue that I want to use.
Cocoa Puffs, man. 40% sugar upon introduction. Because
Yes.
why not?
Yeah, there you go.
They have reduced it though. Like, so same with Trix, they have reduced the sugar content of these cereals, but this one still tastes awesome. I feel like the more we go through these, I have a bias towards cinnamon sugar cereals and chocolate cereals.
What's great about chocolate cereals is that you can reduce the sugar and it still tastes like chocolate. chocolate's the best. Like you don't do better than chocolate.
Oh man, and you know what? It leaves great milk.
That's what's good about all of these cereals. Trix leaves good milk. Cocoa Puffs leaves good milk. We'll talk about Reese's Puffs. That leaves an amazing milk.
Oh, so good.
Yeah.
Cocoa Puffs, again, it's a Kix base, but it's all chocolatey covered. It's so good.
It's so good.
I cut the heck out of my mouth, though, eating it.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, lower mouth. What's up with that?
What's up with that?
I mean, I was like...
Are you sure you didn't eat a razor blade?
I think I bit the spoon off. It was so good.
There's a reason why Sonny is cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs.
Oh man, I mean, you've brought me into my next topic. They introduced Sonny the Cuckoo Bird in 1962. I sat down and watched a bunch of the old Cocoa Puffs commercials. He is like it's not even funny crazy. It's like meth addict bananas.
He's legitimately insane. Like Daffy Duck is looking at Sonny the Cuckoo Bird is like, chill out, man. Just like take it down a couple notches.
And I feel like Sonny is kind of sort of based on Daffy Duck a little bit. Because you know what Daffy Duck was crazy? He's like, hoo, 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 hoo. That's basically, like, they speed that up for Cuckoo. And he's like nuts. Like, they basically should put him in a straitjacket.
Like, they're not joking around. They're not effing around about that. Like, he's cuckoo. I mean, and it's for Cocoa Puffs, but, like, if he, like, turned a corner... Like, he would be dangerous for the children to be around.
If he got slighted or just didn't get Cocoa Puffs at the precise moment he had to have them, I feel like he could be part of, like, the Joker's bad guy squad.
Oh, yeah.
Like, he's got comic book villain. He's like the Riddler from Batman Forever. He's riding a fine line between crazy and villain.
Like, I mean, I'm thinking more like... Carnage from Maximum Carnage from Spider-Man. Just like, where's Cocoa Puffs? Do you have it? No. Slice. Heads down.
And then when he gets the Cocoa Puffs, it doesn't do it for him anymore, and he becomes more enraged, and he's even more difficult to stop.
Because the appetite becomes insatiable.
What I love about Sonny, and especially doing the research for all of these, Sonny and Trix are like polar opposite situational mascots, right?
Yeah.
Sonny is so crazy for it, he's jonesing for it, so they give it to him. And if he doesn't get it, he loses his mind.
Just straight up crazy. Yeah.
If the Trix rabbit really wants it, is going through anything to get it, and they're intentionally withholding.
Yeah. That's
what does Sonny have that the Trix rabbit doesn't have?
There's a range. Like, the kids want it and they get it. The Trix rabbit seems thirsty. Like, he wants it too much. And so the kids don't want him to have it because he's too thirsty for it. Sonny is so thirsty for it, he's come all the way around the other side, where he's so thirsty that people are afraid not to give it to him.
Yeah, it's like, it's like it's someone holding you up for your wallet. You don't know what he's going to do.
Right, exactly. You know, it's not worth your life. It's not worth your life. Just give him the Cocoa Puffs. It's not worth it.
But the Trix rabbit is the kid who's like, oh, come on, guys. Oh, give me my baseball bat, guys. So you intentionally withhold it from him because it's so exciting.
Yeah, you just want to play monkey in the middle all day long.
What a bunch of sickos. I forgot to mention, too, that Trix will pop up with a throwback box, too. This throwback Cocoa Puffs box has, like, Sonny, and he's got, like, the orange and yellow striped shirt. It looks kind of maybe, like, late 60s, early 70s, maybe?
Okay.
It's pretty awesome.
That sounds cool.
Before he got, like, the real crazy eyes.
And he did get some crazy eyes.
Yeah, well, so actually he went from crazy eyes to more, like, cartoony. Like, the pupils are, like, facing each other up. Whereas, in the old ones, it's almost like, it's got, like, the PTSD stare, almost. Like he's looking through you.
He's suffered so much. Just give him the Cocoa Puffs.
Yeah, I don't know what they put. What kind of government testing did they put him through to put him in this state? What if he's like an X-Men gone wrong?
He's Weapon X, but like the chocolate experiments version.
The one that worked out better was like Dr. Manhattan, who's all blue instead. So Cocoa Puffs for me, I mean, again, it was like very rarely eaten. I've picked up on it lately, and it's pretty solid. But how about you? You grew up with it as a kid, right?
Yeah, I did. Like I said, it was always in the house, and in my house, cereal was a breakfast food and a dessert food. Cocoa Puffs was a great little sugar boost to get me through my late night, video making sessions where we'd make music videos in our basement. And
let's put a pin in that because I am definitely coming back to that.
And like it's not too filling. It's not like a shredded wheat where if you eat, you can eat too much and make yourself feel ill. You pour a bowl of that cereal, you eat it, you're satisfied, and the milk is delicious. And that's what I always enjoyed about Cocoa Puffs. That there's no waste. It's all there for you.
I mean, I can't agree more.
Yeah.
The milk is so important to a cereal like Cocoa Puffs.
For sure. Yeah.
Tell me about the music videos in your basement. Cocoa Puffs has one of those few cereals that is like sugared, gimmicky, kind of targeted towards kids that really hasn't gone through that much of a change. They haven't done weird shapes. Mm-hmm. They haven't tried to do like, not that I'm aware of at least, like white chocolate or it's like something where it just looks different. It's just been kind of sort of the same old thing, and that it works.
It works. They don't have to do any tricks. They don't have to do any gimmicks. The chocolate balance is right. Like they nailed the chocolate balance. They nailed the sweetness. It's not overly sweet. It's just a good, solid cereal.
It's a good cereal.
It's a great cereal.
And as we do all these and look at all these, it is interesting that we've talked about Tiny Toast, and the launch of Tiny Toast was kind of sort of a big deal for the cereal world because we see all these things that everybody knows these cereals and have heard of them and have probably tried them, and they are really old.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? To think Cocoa Puffs and Trix are 60 years old or more, or close to it, it's just crazy.
Yeah, it's wild.
So it's kind of cool that I guess General Mills probably wouldn't call this quote like a brand new cereal, mm-hmm. but Reese's Puffs, which is super good,
so good,
is a more recent cereal. Mm-hmm. Came out in 94
during the Renaissance.
Yeah, I mean, this thing is... And it is definitely one of those things, like Nick and I have talked sort of outside of the recordings, why Nutella hasn't come up with a cereal yet. Like a Nutella brand or like a knockoff chocolate hazelnut puffs. Mm-hmm. And I feel like it took a while for Reese's for them to figure out, like peanut butter and chocolate. You have a very popular peanut butter cereal in Peanut Butter Crunch. You have a very popular chocolate cereal in Cocoa Puffs. But let's just marinate on that for 25 years.
Yeah, like, what was the holdup there?
It's super good. And let me tell you something you're not going to believe. I had never tried it until this week.
What? Why have you been punishing yourself?
What have you been doing? It's the Trix rabbit in me.
You just didn't think you deserved it.
Exactly. I don't know why. It never occurred to me to be like, I'm going to try this cereal that on the box, it's cereal poured into a bowl that is the shell of a Reese's peanut butter cup.
Yeah.
I think a lot of times it's because when I've had a brand tie-in with something that is not their core competency, it's always kind of like, Mm-hmm. So I guess I just never really tried it. I never really went for it.
Yeah. No, it's true. That makes sense. I mean, when you see a lot of these branded cereals, I mean, I would even extend that to the Disney cereals,
like the licensed cereals. Yeah.
Like those, I don't trust those cereals. I trust, I'll trust a Tiny Toast over I trust a frozen cereal.
That's exactly what I was thinking of.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean?
Yeah, I haven't tried the Shrek cereals. They look good.
But
I mean, if I want cereal with marshmallow pieces, I'm going to go to a trusted source of Lucky Charms.
Yeah, if you want marshmallow bits, you're going to go to Lucky Charms. Mm-hmm. Those are a tried and true recipe. they know what they're doing. Everything else is a knockoff. Maybe I can see that. When you see the Reese's placard or the Reese's logo on top of a box, all you can think of is like, oh, that's a knockoff of something. That's gonna feel like a knockoff. Even if that flavor combination is something that I enjoy, something is going to be off about that cereal.
Yeah, it's like when they sold, didn't they sell for a time, or maybe they even still do, like Reese's peanut butter in the peanut butter aisle?
Yeah.
It's like, I mean, why would I buy that?
Exactly. Yeah.
Originally, the cereal was Hershey's chocolate and Reese's peanut butter flavored corn puffs. So it was like one puff had both flavors.
Oh.
That seems like something Mom would do.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not trying to be mean, but
yeah, that's like...
it sounds like a multi-meal easy way out.
Yeah, well...
So now you've got a chocolate component and a peanut butter component.
Yeah. I feel like that if you were a manufacturer, like the easy way to do it is just to combine two cereals.
Yeah, put all the ingredients in that big hopper that grinds them up, makes a powder, you put them in the molds, you bake them, you're done.
Yeah. Like, why... I mean, especially... So you can sell... You know, if you could combine your Cocoa Puffs and then you make like a peanut butter cereal, you combine the peanut butter cereal, you put it into one thing. Why bother like going through the mess of figuring out the flavor balance in a single puff? It seems antithetical to what you want.
But now that we've got a puff for its own flavor, now we're in business.
Yeah. Now it packs a punch.
They've got some like flavor powders on some of the puffs too.
Like what?
It's like so you know when you eat peanut butter crunch, it's more as though the flavor has to sort of melt onto your tongue.
Yeah.
So you can taste it. This one is more of like a dry powder. So some of them are like rolled in this powdery stuff and some of them aren't. So you'll get, it's sort of like the Cheeto with all the cheese dust on it.
Oh man.
It's really good. This cereal is unbelievable. I can't believe I haven't had it sooner. It is so good. I feel like I get absolutely no nutrition from it in the morning. It is just the best experience.
It's got no nutritional value for you. But what it does have is a superior milk.
Oh. If you could bottle up the milk from this thing, I think you'd have something on your hand. Nestle's Quick, you'd have something on your hands.
Oh, it's so tasty, so delicious. And
are you a fan of the Reese's Puffs?
Yeah, well, clearly, obviously, I am. Reese's Puffs it's great. It's when you said that they had like flavor dust on them, I was like, am I missing some kind of Reese's Puffs where they've added some kind of like you know how they have like the popcorn salt that you can pour onto.
Oh my god, dude!
I thought there was some kind of like extra flavoring packets that you could like sprinkle on top of it, and I was missing out on that. Peanut butter and chocolate is one of my favorite flavors. And I mean, I don't think I'm alone in that. The balance is exactly where it needs to be. And, you know, it's also one of those things, though, that I can eat one bowl of and I'm fine. Like, I'm satisfied. Like, that's all I need is one bowl of Reese's Puffs.
Oh, it just numbs the tongue afterwards. You can't taste anything.
No.
Have you ever seen any commercials for Reese's Puffs?
If you talk to me about a cereal that came out in the 90s, all I can think about are commercials that feature kids skateboarding. Like that's like every cereal that came out in the 90s or had a commercial in the 90s featured at some point a kid skateboarding.
This one I don't think had any skateboards. So in the 90s, the whole sort of concept around Reese's Puffs, so it was like, I was at my friend's house last night and his dad came over and he's like, hey, Mike, you want Reese's for breakfast? And I was like, what? Reese's for breakfast? Like, that's the whole concept of everyone. Like, the tag was Reese's for breakfast. So
was it Reese's Puffs that also had the one where the kids would, like, fall asleep? They would dream about Reese's being, like, wanting Reese's for breakfast, and then they'd wake up, and then they walk into the kitchen, and they'd be like, Mom, can I have Reese's for breakfast? And then they reach the cupboard, and the mom would be like, you can't have Reese's. And then they see the Reese's box and be like, how did that get there?
I'm going to say yeah, because if that hasn't been made, someone needs to get on top of that commercial. And they would have, like, swirling peanut butter and chocolate in the background.
Yeah. And, I'm just more curious about, like, like, that was early versions of The Secret. Like, you just kind of repeat something or you think about something enough and suddenly it just manifests.
Reese's for breakfast, Reese's for breakfast, Reese's for breakfast, bing!
And then it comes, and then the Reese's fairy comes and delivers you Reese's peanut butter puffs.
Yep. Don't give the rabbit Trix. Don't give the rabbit Trix. Don't give the rabbit Trix. He hung himself.
Oh, God.
Blue ribbon.
Blue ribbon. Blue ribbon to that one.
So now they have like a lot of hip hop stuff, like uncomfortably embarrassing rap.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, it's really bad.
B and C is what I'm thinking of, and it only could be found in my Reese's Puffs. Peanut butter chocolate, great when
Robbie doesn't believe that I hadn't had Reese's Puffs until now.
Oh, Robbie?
He and the same with honeycomb. He was like, "How have you not had these?" I'm like, "No, they just don't look very appealing in the store." It's overwhelming if you go. I've noticed this even now. Like when I go to the cereal aisle and I'm like, "What am I gonna get?" And my wife is like, "Can we go?" Like the only people standing here staring at everything is you and this 6-year-old kid. And I kind of want to talk to them. Like, "What are you thinking, man?" My mom says I have to get Kix.
So it's kid tested. It's like, hey kid, listen, that's only mother approved. You go, you grab that box of Trix right over there. That's what you want.
You want Trix, man. Okay. Tiny Toast is good too. You're not old enough for it, but it's got a good sugar content. And your mom's gonna think it's healthy.
He goes, hey Pops, because he's 6, so he's gonna probably Pops. Hey Pops, what do you think of that basic 4 over there? And then you'll be like, you're not ready.
You're not ready for that. You poop enough as it is, son. Trust me, kid. Cereal at your age should be like cocktails at my age. If there's more than 2 ingredients, there's a problem.
But yeah, Reese's is a good cereal for a branded cereal. It's a good cereal. I feel like that doesn't even need the brand. It doesn't taste like Reese's at all.
Yeah, I think the marketing behind it is that it was like the flavoring.
Uh-huh.
So maybe it has more of a candy flavor than a peanut butter and chocolate flavor.
Yeah.
I don't know.
No,
Either way, it's awesome.
I think it does. I think it does have more of a candy flavor. I feel like that. If there's a way to improve Reese's, it would be to just combine peanut butter crunch and Cocoa Puffs.
I mean, that is something. See, that sounds really good, but you're missing out on that flavor powder.
That Doritos, the Doritos effect, where you get the Doritos all over your fingers.
So Reese's Puffs, good. Cocoa Puffs, good. Trix?
Jury's still out because I still haven't had it, and I feel like that I'm still gonna like it.
This might be one of those situations where someone buys, and the someone is me, but someone buys a cereal on eBay that's like 25 years old because I just want to taste what I think it should taste like and it should look how it's supposed to look.
It's probably still good because preservatives.
Yes, because preservatives. See, when people tell me "Make America Great Again," I'm thinking they're talking about bringing back the old Trix.
Bringing back the old flavors. That's what it's about. Making America great by bringing back Fruit Brute.
That's right. Now that's a platform I can get behind.
Yeah. Where are the candidates falling on bringing back Fruit Brute and the original Trix flavor?
Can you imagine? Oh, like they do those town halls where they'll bring in like 3 like YouTube people to ask the question.
Uh-huh.
And can you imagine if somebody was like, "Mr. President, what are your thoughts on bringing back the other 2 monster cereals?"
It's been far too long. We've been prejudiced against werewolves and mummies for far too long, and we need to bring them back into the fold.
And you're like following someone who had a serious, like devastating question. Oh my God. And he'd have to answer it.
It's like Obama would be like, so thank you for your question. Thank you for your service, sir. We promise that we'll get your veteran benefits to you as soon as humanly possible. Next question, please.
Mr. President, where do you stand on the monster cereal situation in which we are only releasing 3 out of the 5 original flavors?
Get out.
No. So I think it'd be the opposite. He'd be like, "Well, I love Count Chocula."
It's like, I've been a Blueberry fan since the beginning.
Frankenberry, not really my thing, but I don't understand why we can't.
Frankenberry, not really my thing. Turn my poop pink, and I've never been a fan since.
And I don't want Malia and Sasha to go through the pink poop.
So,
but I'm in agreement with you on Fruit Brute.
We should have it back, and we will. We're going to put Joe on it. Joe Biden. He's going to cure cancer, and he's going to bring back Fruit Brute.
He was the original inspiration for the mummy.
For the yummy mummy.
That's right. He is the original yummy mummy.
I'm gonna miss Obama and his pro blueberry stance.
I mean, it's not often where you really find a president who stands up for what you believe in, and he really likes Yummy Mummy and Fruit Brute.
He does. In our heads, we imagine that he really likes it. But I feel like that he does. I feel like he would.
I feel like he would eat. Okay, let's do a quick rundown. We're gonna do recent presidents. We'll go from Clinton.
Clinton, Bush, Obama.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was actually thinking, like, who came in between them? Okay, so Clinton. All right, so what cereal does Bill Clinton eat for breakfast?
All right. Clinton eats Rice Krispie treats every day.
Yes. Oh my God, that's perfect. But he puts chocolate milk on it.
He puts chocolate milk on it every day. He does that. He's vegan now, but back when he was president, Rice Krispie treat cereal, chocolate milk on top, every day.
Yeah, because he was like, remember, if people remember, he was like really watching his weight back in the day when he was president. So like when Hillary was home, he's eating,
Uncle Sam.
All oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. The president eating Uncle Sam cereal. Oh my God, Nick, you nailed it. I was thinking all brand, like the Twigs.
Yeah. No, he's eating Uncle Sam. He's letting it soak in there. He's just like grimacing at Hillary. He's just like, I can't believe you're making me eat the cereal. And Hillary's like, you'll thank me one day. And Bill's like, I have to let it soak for like 15 minutes just to make it edible.
And he's like, somebody give me a Splenda. I don't even know if they had Splenda back then. Yeah. All right, George W. Bush.
George W. Bush. Well, real quick, when Hillary's back's turned, he sprinkles a little bit of Rice treats on top, and puts it underneath the Uncle Sam cereal. He just kind of slips it underneath.
Oh yeah, he loved it.
Yeah, he loved it. President Bush, 43. 43 eats. I think he eats Trix. What do you think he eats?
You know what I think? Because he was like kind of a cornball, goofy, like tried to be funny all the time. And I don't think he really was funny until he was done being president. I thought he was way cooler after he was president. You know that Laura would be like, "Hey, George, what are you eating in there?" And he'd be like, "Nothing, honey."
He's been eating that cereal, specifically waiting for Laura to say it for like 7.5 years.
Only reason.
It's like the summer of his final term in office. And he's just like, he's fine. It's like, man, I really hate the cereal. But then he looks up and Laura's like, hey, what you eating? And he goes, my moment has finally come.
Don't mess it up. Don't choke on the cereal, George.
He goes, nut, baby. No! Oh! No! He doesn't stick the landing. Tough. It's a tough break for President Bush. Tough break.
Poor guy. Could not get a break.
Poor fella.
All right. Barack Obama.
Barack Obama, I feel, on the weekdays, eats Raisin Bran. On the weekends, Raisin Bran Crunch.
That is pretty solid.
Pretty good, right? What were you thinking?
I'm thinking on important days, Wheaties.
Yeah, he's got to have his Wheaties. Yeah, he's big into sports, loves sports.
Mm-hmm. So I think he's a Wheaties guy, and when he wants to just kick back in his mom jeans and get himself a little breakfast, I'm sticking with Count Chocula.
You think Count Chocula?
Yeah, and he can get it any time of the year.
Yeah, right. He doesn't have to wait for it. It's always around.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, absolutely. He's got a stockpile in that awesome White House kitchen in the movie Dave.
Yeah, right. In fact, he always wants fresh boxes of it. So like that plant that we were talking about in Ohio that shuts down for most of the year, they actually have one conveyor belt that's still working that cranks out one cereal box at a time.
Oh, and you know what they call? Oh my God. Okay, Paul, don't mess this up George W. Bush style.
All right.
You know what they call the guys that are just waiting around for the president to order the monster cereal?
What do they call them?
Skeleton crew.
So dumb.
Oh, my work here is done. I think this has been Paul. This is Nick. This is Cereal. I'll see you guys later.
Oh my god. Oh, that's so good. Just to record it. Should we do what Trump and Hillary would eat?
Okay. Donald Trump. Oh, that's a toughie.
Donald Trump just eats sugar with milk on top.
I've got it. The sugar with milk on top. That's it.
That's it. That's all he eats. It's just the sugar with the milk on top. He's like,
when he gets, it's great because I invented it.
Yeah, it's gonna be huge.
It's. I think when he is all alone,
yeah,
he eats Choco Zucaritas.
It's so good.
And he hates himself, but he loves it. And he's just like, nobody can know about this. Oh, man. And then Hillary. What does Hillary eat for breakfast?
All right. Hillary, I feel like, is another weekday, weekend person. Another, like, during the week, when she's got to get her groove on, she's got to be on point all the time. She's a Grape Nuts all brand girl.
Ooh.
That's what I'm feeling. She's Grape Nuts all brand.
Interesting.
But on the weekends, Rice Krispie Treat cereal.
Because Bill
got it over. Bill won her over to the other side. Yeah.
Well, it's economical. You only have to buy one cereal in the house.
Yeah. Yeah.
I feel like she's definitely a serious straight-laced cereal during the week.
Mm-hmm.
But I was leaning more towards like a cornflakes.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, same vein,
Sort of
same similar vein.
Kicking it old school.
Yeah, yeah.
But I feel like she dabbles in like all berries for the week.
Yes.
Just really lets her hair down.
Yes. Just lets it go. Just like, when she's out of American airspace, she's not like nobody's watching her. The press isn't around. She's just like, I want all the berries. Bring me all of the berries.
Her and Bill sit down on one of those like Victorian looking couches that look really uncomfortable.
Like a fainting couch.
They've got their ankle cuff sweatpants and they just put their feet up on some really expensive coffee table and just all berries, man.
Just crunch into the all berries. That's their cheat day. They are all about the crunch berries all day long. I love it.
And then they watch like old Three's Companies, but the ones with Don Knotts.
Yeah, exactly.
And Bill laughs so hard that like he spits milk out,
Yeah.
Oh, that's fun.
Oh, that's so funny.
Oh, that's funny, Hillary. It's like, oh, Bill, come on.
This has been the Super Cereal Podcast. You can hear us on SoundCloud, on iTunes, on Google Play Music, and you can hear us on Stitcher, though I don't think anybody actually does.
That's okay. It's out there for the people.
It's out there for the people.
And that's who we're here for the people.
That's right.
You can also follow us on our various social media channels. We are on Facebook. We are on Twitter. We are on Instagram.
And the Instagram is popping off.
And then we're also on Tumblr.
We're on Tumblr.
I'll Tumblr for you. I'll Tumblr for you.
And I'm going to start putting posts up of the different commercials and stuff like that we put in the podcast so that you guys can see all the things that I'm seeing whenever I put it all together. It's a lot of these things are completely ridiculous. And it can only be seen to be believed.
We got another review on the iTunes.
Oh, yeah?
I think it's somebody we know, but that's fine.
That's fine.
We will take them.
We'll take all the time. You guys, just get on iTunes. Give us your rating. I mean, 4 or 5 stars. I think that's the only ones that you can give us, right? You can only give people 4 or 5 stars. You can't go any lower than 4, right?
I think if you click on the 3-star, they're like, are you sure about that?
Are you sure? Maybe you want to maybe bump it up just a little bit. Maybe grade on a curve for these guys.
It's like, these guys, they try really hard.
They try really hard, you guys. Come on. But yeah, so that's been Puff Cereal. So
I think it's safe to say that we are, unless we're doing a special edition or we're going to revisit one of these individually, I think we have done it all to the Puffs and done it all to the Rings, man.
Yeah, we've done it all. And I mean, we even did it. And I say this with the most utmost contempt that I could possibly come up with. We even did Kix.
I mean, it's like we reluctantly went to that kid's birthday party that we don't like, but he invited the whole class and your mom made you go, so you just did it.
Just
that was
go
Kix.
And you hate it, and then you try to take a shower and wash it all off later.
And the goodie bag you got sucked.
They always suck. It's always just it's like old stuff that they got out of the gachapon. So they've got like the sticky hands, stuff like that, but there's already stuff on it. You're like, how did you already get stuff on it? You already tried out all my treats and stuff in the bag? How dare you? I didn't even want to be here in the first place.
Those cheap bouncy balls that don't bounce.
They've already got chips in them? Like, what's happening here?
Yeah, it's like, what is this bouncy ball made out of? Lead?
Anyway, so that's what we think about Kix. Thank you for joining us, and thank you for listening. So this was Nick.
And this was Paul.
And this has been Cereal.
Cereal.